Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? This your boy Bruce Lee, all right? It's been a long ass time since we had some Eagles content going on, so I'm going to quickly talk about the Jalen Hurts, about my expectations of Jalen Hurts going into the season, because the season's right around the corner. The preseason is in August, and he just had his press conference, and training camp is pretty much underway, right? So I want to have a conversation, and shout out to Simone with Sports, I think that's the name of the child. I don't want to fuck up her name or whatever it gets to be, but shout out to her. She pointed out something that I mentioned. I post like on a tweet or some shit like that. So she was talking about how, you know, he got like he's really coming in really confident. He's sure of himself. So basically, I'm going to say what I said, because I don't necessarily remember what she had put down. Right? Not what she had put down, sorry. What she had said on her video. But I'm going to tell you my thoughts about the press conference, right? You know, Jalen Hurts, he always had that leadership thing about him. He's been having that for like the past 3 years. Like, he's done a really good job of actually just taking the team and putting it on his back and things of that nature. But one thing I really noticed is that he's really speaking in a like matter of like he got a chip on his shoulder. He kind of like got like this little I don't give a fuck kind of attitude, and it's like it's not that it comes off like, I'm not going to say cocky or he's coming off like an asshole, but like he just really sure of himself, and he's sure of his abilities. And I heard James Jones and Acho, you know, because honestly, when it comes to mainstream sports media, they really don't know what the fuck they're talking about whatsoever. And I'm not going to act like I know more football than they do, but at the end of the day, you could clearly tell that they don't watch the games and they aren't paying attention to what's going on, because they're completely misreading this whole entire thing, right? When Jalen Hurts was talking about he's just going to go out there and play his game. Now, I'm paraphrasing, it's not exactly what he said. But to me, it's been something that I spoke on my own channel about what he needs to do more. Is when he comes into games, for the most part, he seems like he's very tense. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about it, when you look at a guy like a Patrick Mahomes, you look at a guy like Tom Brady, you look at a guy like Lamar Jackson, so on and so forth, the elite quarterbacks, even to an extent, Josh Allen, who I think is overrated. We can have another conversation if you like. Drop below in the comments if you want me to do analysis of my thoughts about Josh Allen, right? But you know, those guys, even Aaron Rodgers, right? Top tier quarterbacks, they walk in with this kind of swagger and confidence about like they got this shit, like they're the captain of the ship. And for a long time, I've seen Hurts talk the talk. He's definitely played. He definitely has his moments, plenty of moments in his career where he's played like he's really him. But for him, his body language and his words to really say like, no, I'm him for real. Like, I'm like, look at me. I'm the captain now. Like, that was the vibes I was getting from his press conference. And I'm telling you right now, that's the swag I always felt like was missing. Like, Jalen Hurts he's a hard-ass worker. He's definitely a leader. He has talent. But the problem is he come into situations so damn tense. Like, when you know what you can do, right, it's just a matter of just you getting it done. Not necessarily a matter of when you're going to get it done. No, it's not a matter of how you're going to get it done, but or how or when, but just know that eventually the job is going to get done to the fullest. Finally, Jalen Hurts embodied what I felt like was missing from him from a long time, was like that confidence, like he's finally taking the reins, and you can tell it's like, yo, he's getting paid a big-ass contract. He's finally he's been taking the reins, but I see it. Like, his whole aura, his whole attitude and demeanor is like, yo, I'm taking this motherfucking reign. I know what to do. I know where I'm going. And I think that's going to rub off on the team. And I also think it's going to help him play even better. And I heard, you know, fuck short parks, whatever case it be. But, you know, at the end of the day, he's reporting the news. Where else am I going to get it from, right? But he's doing really good. Dude threw a fucking big-ass, I'm talking about a perfect spiral to Devontae Smith. And he did this throw on a run, I think, to Goddard or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but he did a throw and run that was really nice. So I have a lot of expectation. And really, don't be surprised if Jalen Hurts is actually the league MVP next year. Because I'm telling you right now, I haven't seen much of his on-the-field performance. And I was a little bit nervous because he seemed like he was having a hard time grasping the playbook. But I have to say, based on his demeanor in that press conference alone, I have to say that, you know, like, don't be surprised or shocked that this man is the MVP of the league next year. I'm just saying.